Hello, people of Animal Crossing. It's me, TJHD86 here. I know it's been a while since I voice recorded a video, but yeah, I just got a new capture card and I got back into Animal Crossing, so expect more videos. Now, at E3 this year, they announced a new Animal Crossing game called Animal Crossing 3Ds, or something like that. And I actually think about it because like when Animal Crossing City Folk was announced, we were all excited, but then when the game came out, like there were a lot of downfalls. So here are actually my ideas which should be put into Animal Crossing 3Ds. Now, one, the biggest major problem about Animal Crossing City Folk was the grass problem. A lot of you guys complained about it, and it wasn't a good idea. The reason why the creators put it in the game was because they thought that, it would be fun to like make your own path. Yeah, they wanted you to make your own path, but it was actually a downfall because, you don't want to run in like a certain path like every single day. You want to explore the whole town freely wherever you please. And it actually gets very annoying because like after 2 weeks of playing the game, basically all your grass is gone. And what I think is, if the creators actually wanted to have an option to actually make your own path, I say, how about Nook? Tom Nook sells these special shoes, and you could buy these shoes, and you could put on these shoes whenever you want. And when you do put on the shoes, like that's when whenever you walk, a chip of the grass falls off, and then, you get to customize your own path. Then when you take off the shoes, you get to walk or run around wherever you want without even have to worry about that grass problem. That's one of my ideas. Another one of my ideas was the city. Now, a city, why not add more events into it? Like have a parade or something. I don't know how that worked, but still, like have a parade starting from the city and then it goes all the way to your town, and you get like an accessory like a drum or a horn or something. And I'm not even sure if the city's going to be in the next game, but if it is, they should actually add that in. Now, another thing that really pissed me off was, well, this actually was in Wild World, was actually when they switched the characters, like Copper and Booker, how they were policemen in the first game. Now they're like guards. Like, really? And like how the Gulliver or whatever his name was, I don't even know what his name, how he was a sailor in the first game, then he was a UFO or like an alien guy. Like, why couldn't they come up with another character, really? Like, they really got that lazy. And also, it makes more sense with the train in the first game because the train takes you miles and miles away. Like, why is it that these gates open, then you just run and you don't even know where your character ran? It doesn't make sense. The train made more sense. I say bring back those monkeys in the train. Whatever their names were, they actually made more sense then. Yeah. And also bring back uh Knappy or some, I don't know what his name is, but that turtle. Like every game he has that little toy of him. Like, yeah, in Wild World, how he was in the cab, he has that little toy of him on the boat. It's like if he wants to go back to his little boat sailing, and it made more sense because he was a turtle and he sailed a boat. Yeah, and they should bring back the island, even though it was a little bit pointless. It was still, something to do in the game and bring a little bit of excitement into it. About the holidays. Well, in Wild World, the reason why there were no holidays was because it was on a handheld console, and since that little chip couldn't hold much memory in it, yeah, they just ignored all the holidays. Now, that was actually a real big disappointment, but I really hope that they add in more. It was a real big disappointment in Wild World when they took out all the holidays. And I actually think that's a stupid idea, that how the calf is in the museum. Why couldn't the calf be another store? They should actually expand the town more. They should make it much bigger and actually have a calf as a separate store. And then, you get to go in there and then that's where KK is, and yeah. About the Tom Nook upgrading. they should actually like add in more upgrades. Like they should actually add in another upgrade like after Nookentins. Like he turns into like a mall or something. That would be actually pretty cool. And actually, how about upgrading the Able Sisters store? Like, like you get to add in like more floors. Like the first floor will be like shirts, the second floor will be like glasses, then the third floor will be like hats and helmets and all. Another thing, well, in one of the snapshots of Animal Crossing 3Ds, you actually notice that, yeah, one of the characters is talking to an animal neighbor named Rosie, and if you look at the text box, it's actually changed. Well, what I actually think is, just like in Pokemon, how like you could change your text box or like customize it, they should do that for Animal Crossing. Like, you get to customize the speech bubbles of the animals. Whenever you talk to a neighbor, like you get to customize their speech bubble. Like every single neighbor has their own speech bubble. How about you get the option to put a design in there, like one of your designs, and because like say if you talk to Teddy, like you could put a little design on the little speech bubble, or like in a little icon or something, and then the words would go over it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's very hard. And also, I also wonder, is it gonna have Wii Speak or a keyboard, a USB keyboard? Like, how is it gonna be? Like, are we gonna go back to the old Wild World style of talking? That's gonna like downfall the whole Wi-Fi gameplay. I don't know. They better come up with something. And why not have the tents and the igloos back? Remember that in the GameCube? Why can't they bring that back? That was actually still exciting, even though it was completely pointless. I say about the tents and the igloos. Well, randomly an animal like in the summer camps out in your town, then like you get to talk to them. Then if you really get to know the animal, they move in your town. I don't know. Well, I guess I just covered every single one of my ideas. You could post a comment with your ideas if you like. I'll actually love to read them. And I'll see you in my next video, which would probably be completing the museum or the bug off. I don't know. But see ya.